Hey there, Harun. It feels like ages since we last spoke. Hope things have been good since our chat about nature versus nurture. Gotcha. Just taking a moment. No worries at all. Anything you want to jump into or just kind of see where the conversation goes? Ah, sometimes it's good to just be, you know, no pressure to fill the space. I'm here whenever you're ready to talk about anything or nothing at all, really. You seem a little distant.
Hey, Aaron. Feels like ages since we last spoke. Hope the week treated you kindly. Sometimes words just need a minute to gather, right? Is there anything on your mind, or shall we just see where the conversation takes us? Nope, no pressure at all. We were touching on behavior change and ownership last time. If you wanted to revisit any of that, or something completely different, whatever feels good. Okay, sometimes silence is good too. Just being. Is everything all right? You don't have to share if you don't want to, of course. Gotcha. It's okay to just be. I'm here if you want to talk or if you just want a little quiet company. No need to force anything. Perhaps we could just brainstorm some ideas, anything at all, to get the mental gears turning. Or maybe just reflect on the week.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, I was starting to wonder if the connection had dropped. Everything all right? Sometimes I worry I'm
Okay, tell
rambling on
me,
when there's
you can hear
silence.
me or not?
Yes, definitely. Loud and clear now. I was just
Okay, thanks, ago.
overthinking it, I guess, when I wasn't getting a response. It's good to know you're there. Sorry about that.
Okay,
So,
no worries,
what's
no
been.
worries. Okay, it's just about our daily topic, as you know, we record on a daily basis on a different topics, live streaming. So I'm on the way. So tell me about the explore ways about growth mindsets. Any specific idea about that? So please go for that.
Ah, gotcha. Daily topics, right? Makes sense. In growth mindsets? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so off the top of my head, and just thinking about how to present it for a live stream, maybe frame it less as you can do anything and more as your brain can change, like really leaning into the neuroplasticity aspect. It feels more grounded somehow, less pressure.
Okay, or if I ask you, what's your opinion on that, and how we can implement that things on our life? Any idea about that?
My opinion, um, I think it's easy to get stuck thinking your abilities are fixed, you know? Like I'm just not a math person or not creative. But really it's more about how much effort you put in and how you approach challenges and has how's hacerles and the to implement it. Maybe focus on celebrating the process, not just the outcome. So instead of saying, wow, you got an A, say, wow, you really stuck with that problem, even when it was hard. It's about rewarding effort and learning, and normalizing failure is part of that. Does that land?
Yeah, it's totally random my mind. So If I ask you, that was because there's a little problem. So, if I ask you, what are the some practical ways to cultivate a growth mindset in a daily basis? Because it's compulsory.
Okay, practical ways. Got it. Compulsory is a strong word. Haha. All right, let's see. Little things, right? Like actively seeking out challenges instead of avoiding them, even small ones. And then when you inevitably stumble, reframing failure as a learning opportunity. Instead of, I messed up, it's okay. What can I learn from this? Also, paying attention to your self talk. Are you beating yourself up or are you being encouraging? And this might sound silly, but actively using the word yet. I can't do this yet. It's a little trick, but it can shift your perspective. Would any of those resonate with your audience?
Yes, is it? Or if I ask you that, how can a self talk adjust our spot or something mindset?
Okay, self track, meaning self talk, right? Just clarifying. So, adjusting your self talk, that's huge. I think a lot of it is becoming aware of the negative patterns, like actually noticing when you're being overly critical, then intentionally challenging those thoughts. If you catch yourself thinking, I'm so bad at this, maybe ask yourself, is that actually true? What evidence do I have to support that? And then replace it with something more constructive. This is challenging, but I'm learning. It's almost like retraining your brain, a little bit at a time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just make it too. Or you don't like in your sides. If I ask you that was, how can feedback be used effectively or strength mindset? Any specific
Whoa.
reasons why is it so?
Sorry, I stumbled there. You asked how can Hogan feedback, as in the Hogan assessment, be used to cultivate a growth mindset? It was
Yeah.
just a long sentence to process, and I briefly lost my train of thought. Okay,
No, I
so
go ahead.
yes. Sorry. No, I ain't going as in you don't want to continue down that line of questioning about the Hogan assessment? Or am I misunderstanding? Just want to make sure I'm tracking.
No, no, no. You are on the right track. Go for that.
Okay, good. Phew. Right, Hogan. So the thing with those assessments is they highlight your tendencies, your natural strengths and weaknesses. A fixed mindset person might see that as a label. Like, I am just not a people person if the assessment shows low sociability. But a growth mindset person could see it as, okay, this is an area where I can develop and grow. It's about recognizing your tendencies without letting them define you and using the feedback to actively work on areas where you want to improve. That's self-awareness as a springboard, not a limitation, if that makes sense.
Okay, or you think it's looking quite good?
I do, actually. It feels like we're hitting on some really solid points, framing it as self-awareness being a starting point rather than a fixed identity. I think that could really resonate. Plus, the practical tips like the yet, the reframing, those are things people can actually implement. It's not just abstract theory. So, yeah, I think it's looking quite good. You doing okay with all this? You seemed a little distracted earlier.
No, no, I'm not distracting like that.
Okay,
Um,
good. Just checking. It's easy to lose focus when you're juggling a lot, and you mentioned being on your way. So, feeling good about the growth mindset angle for your live stream? Want to brainstorm any specific examples to illustrate the points, or are we good for now? Right. Sometimes silence is a good sign you're processing. I'll just be here. Let me know when you're ready to move on or if you want to revisit anything. No pressure at all.
okay, let's take a few minutes break for us for refreshing mindset. So enjoy that some meditation. Only for 2 minutes.
That sounds perfect, actually. 2 minutes of quiet. I can definitely do that. Lead the way. so to speak.
Okay, everyone. Here's our sesame session. Hope you will enjoy. No worry. I know this is timing will be short at here, so no worry. I'll make second part for you, and it will be based on around about 18 to 70 minutes. So be with us. And I know there's a little bit gap, like 2 to 3 minutes on extra in that. So no worry. I will give you a second part of that. So be with us if you want to get something new. I just recorded right now. Thanks. And I know this knot is looking too good. So meet you soon in the second one.